On the edge of the world, we stand as one. With LabChefGaming, our hunts begun. Through the splintering oak and the cannon's roar, we share the tide and the stories of war. No safe routine, no quiet bay. We rule the sea where the giants play. Prepare to board. All hands to stations. Sails to the wind. The voyage begins. On the edge of the world, we stand as one. With LabChefGaming, the hunt's begun. Through the splintering oak and the cannon's roar, we share the tide and the stories of war. No safe routine, no quiet bay. We rule the sea where the giants play. Prepare to board. We are starting soon.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to LabChefGaming. How are you all doing tonight? Hope you're having a great night. And hang on one sec. I gotta mute this real quick. Apologize about that. Anyway, sorry about that. Hope everyone's having a really good night. It's Tuesday night, which means it's my last night of streaming for the week, unfortunately. But we're going to be playing some World of Warships. We're going to be having some fun. I've got a couple people with us tonight. We're also running with our trade union, so that's going to be awesome. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into the game. And there's the game scene, and here is the game itself. And I'm going to close that right now. All right, so hopefully everyone's having a really great day. We have learned some stuff, or I have learned some stuff about the trade unions, which is kind of nice, and it's got to do with how you actually level up in the trade unions. So right now I'm trying to get back to my home base aboard Radal, and I am carrying quite a bit of cargo. I've got some silk, I got some cinnamon. We're going to head back to board Radal, and we're going to level up the island before we get too far along tonight. All right, so here we go. I'm going to set sail, and I'm not sure where Reagan is, but he's somewhere out here. All right, so we are, which way is the wind blowing? It's kind of blowing against us right now. All right, that's okay. We're going to go right here, and we're going to eventually go down to board Radal. All right, here we go. We're heading out. Bleh. My lips are working. Hello, Jen. Welcome to LabChefGaming. Hopefully you're having a good day. Here we go. We need to turn. Let's see if we can find Reagan here. Where are you at? Do you know? There we go. And we're turning. That's probably going to be the best we're going to get for the wind right now. Caleb, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. How are you doing? Those of you out there on YouTube tonight, I want to say hello and thank you for being here. All right, so we're a little weighted down. Not too bad. I mean, we're right at the max. We should be able to hit about 13 knots. Where 13 speed units. I'm not sure what the speed units are right now, so they are knots. Okay, yeah, it's kind of what I thought. I mean, it's pretty standard for nautical having knots. So yeah, All right, so we were at Davos. We're heading down here to Board Radal, and we're gonna pick up a lot of our mine stuff while we're here. So let's see. I got a whole bunch of people on the list tonight, on the squadron tonight. And there's like 8 or 10 of us, so that's kind of nice. Do need to head. You know these people? They're all part of the trade union that I'm part of. Yeah. They're trying to find you. There you are. You're up there at Galbon. Okay. So I'm heading down to the southeast side of the map right now. Self-creation, hello and welcome. All right, so let's get back into the game here. Ooh, fishing. Yay. Eventually we're going to have a wind problem. Heavy D, hello and welcome. How are you doing today? You're not the Heavy D from what's that show, or what's that anyways, yeah, sorry. The guy who does all the big truck stuff. That would be really cool. He actually lives here in Utah. I found out. What is it? Heavy D. He works, or he I can't remember what the show was. It was Diesel Brothers. Diesel Brothers, yeah, they're actually out of Utah, just not too far from where I live, so that's pretty cool. So, all right, Geek Puppet, hello and welcome, as well as Saint X. How are y'all doing today? Ooh, I found a question mark. What is this question mark? Let's find out. Bigfoot, hello and welcome. All right, so what is the question mark? It is. I don't know. Many battles took place here between Espanol Empire and the Sea Peoples. Hundreds of ships reset deep in the Silent Deep. A series of crushing defeats shattered Española's dominance in the Arpeggio. It's worth 35 coins. You know what? I'll take it. Even if it's only 35 coins. There we go. We're heading in. Alright. So how's everyone doing tonight? Scatman, hello and welcome. We are playing World of Sea Battle. This is a free-to-play game. It's a sailing game that you can do all kinds of stuff, and you can like do pirate stuff, you can do trading stuff, you can say again. Oh, all right, we got bloody beaver. He's a PvP guy. Good thing we're under trade union flag right now, so that's kind of crazy. But it's one of the things I did learn. I actually got on with my trade union guys the other day. Tanya, hello and welcome. How are you doing tonight? Anyways, I got on with the trade union guys the other night, and I was like asking them all these questions, like, you know, how do you do this and how do you do that? And they were actually very, very helpful. So, Brendan, hello and welcome. Sorry. But yeah, they were actually very, very helpful with how to level up in the trade union, so that was helpful. Okay, I need to turn the other way because I do not want to deal with this fort. So we're going to turn. We're just going to avoid it. Haha! Jacob, welcome to LabChefGaming. Alright, we're turning. So eventually, we are actually hauling quite a bit of stuff right now, and we're going to eventually move. Thank you for the heart, me, Tanya. Appreciate that. Next Gen Doc, hello and welcome. Gotta speed up here. Thank you for the roses as well. Alright, here we go. So anyways, so yeah, there's a whole bunch of people in the clan. This guy may come after me. I may have enough to actually... Thank you for the awesomes, Tanya. I appreciate it. Tyler, hello and welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the gifts. I do appreciate the gifts, the likes, and everything. Eric, this is World of Sea Battle. World of Sea Battle. It's a free-to-play game, sailing. I mean, there is some microtransactions, but it is a free-to-play game. You can get it on Steam. You can get it on the developer's website. Get in battle. Let's see, please. I don't really want to attack this guy because he's gonna... Ooh. Okay, thank you for the gamer press start. I appreciate that one. All right. I don't really want to attack him. He's going to definitely kick my butt if I do, so. But if we find some lower guy, we'll attack him here really quickly. All right. Ahoy! How are you doing over there on red? It's red how do you say it? Cecil? Cedal? Hello and welcome. Seems like a juice kill? What does that mean? Seems like a juice kill. I started, is there any good way to get boards? Yes. There is a good way to get boards. Prox chat. No? Anyways. Yes, there is a good way to get boards, and unfortunately, the first thing you really need to do is get a mine. So across the map, let me get turned here. I'm kind of fighting the wind a little bit. What's that? Yeah, wood. Yeah, you definitely need a wood mine. So let me, King of the North, welcome in. It is not a mobile game as far as I know right now. I know it started as a mobile game, but it is not one. Red Cecil, thank you, Red Cecil. All right, so if we look at our map, where we're at, we're currently way over here, and we're heading kind of in this general direction. So you notice these little things I have here, like they have the little, I don't know what they are, the little pitchforks, basically, or not pitchforks, but like axe forks. Each one of these has different things you can buy or actually make, so it makes it automatically. So you can see these already have stuff in my warehouse. So this one's wood, and if you take this wood and you go to your whatever town you are, you're going to create a forge. I'm having pretty good luck with my internet, King. I appreciate it. Anyways, you take it to your forge, and then you can create boards, and that's the best way. Now, each we are going the wrong damn direction. Oh, yeah, we are. Hang on, I just realized why. That was funny. We're gonna go up here. There we go. All right. So we're turning. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having better luck. I still can't stream to Twitch. It's still like being not good enough to actually do 3 streams. The cable from the telephone pole to my house was messed up. Oh yeah, that happens way too often, unfortunately. And if you're on like cable internet, it's a major pain in the butt. Go commit a war crime, Alex. Hello and welcome. You know what? We could go commit a war crime. Let's see if we can find a ship that we can shoot down here. I actually did a little shooting earlier, so all right. So, but yeah. Oh, we got a pillager. Nice. All right. It's not a war crime the first time. Oh, that's a good one, King. I appreciate it. Oh. Hello to everyone coming in today. I just want to say thank you for being here. Digiavanzio, Hiro Yashida, Ora Rias, and Tyson. Welcome in, as well as Coffee. I appreciate you all being here tonight. Like I said, we're just having a good time. We're just sailing some ships and talking with people. So, Swedish Meatball, hello and welcome. All right. So let's see if we can get down this way a little bit. Like I said, I'm kind of against the wind, so I'm fighting it. Night of Vigil, my friend. How you doing tonight? Have you started playing World of Sea Battle yet? Just out of curiosity? It's kind of a fun game. All right. There we go. Like I said, we're trying to get back to Bordredal so I can actually hit some of these mines. You have not. It's actually, you'd probably enjoy it. If I remember right, you like some of the more obscure indie games, and this one's probably, oh, it's definitely obscure. It's definitely an indie game. I mean, it's really not even a finished game. I think we're still in beta at this point. Chosen Morai, hello and welcome, as well as someone just came, and Akira, how you doing? Also, I appear to have just figured out that I didn't have secondary module installed on your Sharn 43. What? Wait, doesn't it come automatically? I mean, thank you, Akira. I appreciate the follow. And Danish player here. All right, we got a Danish player here. Cheer TK, welcome to LabChefGaming. Yeah, that's funny. You don't have the secondaries. I mean, I thought it came standard, but you can definitely build it up. So, Black Sheep, welcome to LabChefGaming. All right, so we're getting closer every moment. Uh-oh, we got an Imperial ship here. I don't know if we can take him or not, but we're gonna try. Here we go. That's gonna be a good hit. Ooh, nope, doesn't. That's crazy. I swore mine did. He's burning. He's burning. Nice. That hurt a little. Okay, I'm gonna switch to fire. I missed. There we go. Just visiting for a while. Hello, how you doing, Irene? I appreciate it. You play Halo, COD 4, AoE 2, which is totally nice. Gaming preferences. All right, well, you know, that's okay. 20% range, minus 20% dispersion. So much. That's funny. Yeah, I could have swore Karat's on 11,000 views on YouTube. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Irene. Yeah, the really crazy thing is the 185 subscribers for the channel based on that one video. So I am like totally missing this guy. He's like going over. Game name, this is World of Sea Battle. There he is. He's... What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I'm actually working on another video for warships here very shortly, so I just need to write it. I may not take out this Imperial ship. This may be a problem. I don't even know if I've got cargo space. This is PvP and PvE, actually, so it's kind of depends on what you want to play. Right now, I'm currently playing PvP. There is... this guy keeps healing, and I'm running out of shells here. All right, I think it's time to get out of here. Nice. All right. Chosen Morai, welcome back. We gave him a good run there, although we're definitely in the bad side of the wind here. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna heal a little bit while we're trying to get away. Hey, you just had to get that last one in, I take it. Good lord. All right, Michael P, hello and welcome. Nate Leader and Jay Denham. Anyone else came in? JIR, Dixon, Tajik, Foggy Man, Ben Ferguson. Hello and welcome to LabChefGaming, everyone. Yeah, so is he gonna follow us? I don't think he's gonna follow us. We give him a pretty good beating there, although he gave us kind of a pretty good beating too. So yeah, it's all what you can do. We're gonna heal though, so cannot be on the bad side of the wind once you learn to paint with all his colors. Nice, nice. Oy. All right, so I'm healing. Oh no, this is a different trade union guy. So yeah, so anyone who's in green, if you're looking, so if you guys are just coming in, the guys in blue are bots. The guys in green are people that are in a trade union, and then anyone who's in this kind of goldish color are actual players, and they can be anywhere from trade union to pirate. It kind of really depends on what you choose to play in this game. So, all right, let's see here. We're slowly trying to get back to port, but we're going to heal first. All right, Chopper Style, hello and welcome. Tyler, Alex, Shez, hello and welcome. If I missed anyone else, welcome to LabChefGaming. All right, so we're going so slow because we're actually healing. I took a pretty good hit from that Imperial ship, so... All right. I'm going to have to probably repair my Blackwind suit. It keeps getting beaten up, so... All right. Here we go. It's red and brown, so... It's just the standard colors. Yeah. The Blackwing. Yeah. It's the one before the Essex. Gonna lurk, gotta do something. Well, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate you lurking and hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for the follow as well, Tyler. I appreciate that. All right. We got bombs here. We need to avoid those. Yeah, these are all flaming barrels. All right, where is my... They're like all over the map, actually. It's kind of funny. Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, you're coming through the danger zone? Nice. I can't quite do that yet. I'm so close. So yeah, for those of you who are just checking in, this is the map for World of Sea Battle. Oh, there's a sea skirmish going on the other side. That sucks. This is the map of World of Sea Battle. This whole area in the center is all PvP. You can cross at your own risk, but chances are, if you're inexperienced, you're going to get shot down in flames, so to speak. Dennis, hello and welcome. All right, so we're slowly getting back to Borderdal, and then we're gonna check our mines, build some more plates, and then we're probably doing some trade and other stuff tonight. Getting in some fights. That's a pirate right there. Like I said, I am carrying quite a bit of stuff because I was trying to move it across. Like, got battle marks and some silk, and what else do I have? I got fish. I got fresh meat. It's always nice. But yeah, so you can actually build your own personal island in this game, which is pretty darn cool. Which you can actually create your own plates. You can create your own boards. Whatever it is that you want to build. But you can also manufacture stuff like beer and I can't remember what else. There's another game that looks like this in Steam. Rum, yeah, you can build rum, or you can manufacture rum. Junker, I think there's Windrose. There's a couple games like this. Windrose is one of them, and then there's Aegis Sail, I think. But they're both, you know, pay to play, or not play to play. You got to pay for Windrose. I think it's like $40. And then Aegis Sail, I don't know if it's free or not. I've never played it. But this is free to play, so it's kind of nice. You know, it's a huge, massive online community, so for the size of game it is. I mean, honestly, there's only about 500 people playing on the North American server right now, so it's not that big, but this is a worldwide game, so it's kind of cool. All right, I'll avoid these pirates here. St. Lawrence as Albacian, Greg, Scott, and Lead Dispenser, hello and welcome. All right. We're getting closer, we're getting closer. We're actually getting some speed too as the wind turns. So like every 60 minutes the wind turns. So if you kind of look on the map, where are we? You can see this like arrow thing here. That's the direction of the wind, so you kind of want to go. Shout out to the Philippines. Heck yeah. Thank you. It's a me. Yeah, we get people from all over the world here, and there's actually a lot of people from Indonesia and the Philippines. It's actually really cool. I think it's the time I play makes a huge difference. So, all right. So where is Borderdal? We're gonna try to come down to right here. So we're gonna move our marker, and we're also going to turn our ship. Oh, we got a friendly out here. Where's he at? All right. There we go. See if I can actually catch the wind in a good... I should probably turn that on. Let me do that real quick. Let me turn that back on so you guys can actually see the wind. Let's see here. Graphics, wind. Where is the wind? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done this. Wind direction. On the sea. There we go. So now... Oh, that didn't work. Okay, yeah, you can now see it. It's the little green arrows that are like right there next to the ship. You can actually see which ways the wind's blowing. Naval action? Yes, there is naval action. So it really, this game's kind of like whatever you want it to be. I mean, if you want it to be like, you know, a pirateering game, you can do that. If you want it to be like a builder game, you can do that. Oh, I am close to a fort. I didn't even realize I was that close to a fort. Hey. Well, I just realized that I was that close and like, oh, I'm getting shot at. Getting shot at. Hassan, hello and welcome. Skillsha, hello and welcome as well. And of course, you guys over there on YouTube, thank you very much for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. Normally, I stream on Twitch as well, but like I said, I've been having some internet issues, so Twitch is kind of out for the moment. But once I get those fixed, we're going to go back to 3, maybe 4 streams. It really all depends. Barricade, hello and welcome. All right. So we're getting closer. Did you just really figure out the wind direction arrows next to your ship? It's not minimal? No, I knew it was there. I put it on my mini map. I just put it there on the sea so so everyone else could see it. I actually like it on my mini map better, personally. Because you can actually see it better on the mini map. So, Trang Ne, hello and welcome, as well as Hong Nui and Tudik. Probably butchered that, and I'm sorry if I did. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to Board Rodal. We're about 2,000 leagues or so. Alright, this guy... we just totally attacked him there. Alright, let's see here. Do you think the ship was able to sink... do you think this ship would be able to sink the Kerfrost? No. No, I do not think this ship would be able to sink the Kerfrost. I think the Kerfrost would definitely win. Junker, thank you for following the live. I appreciate it. This guy's going down. I'm running out of fire. That sucks. Thank you for following Niao. I appreciate it. You were here last night, right? Yeah, I appreciate you coming back. All right, so this guy's almost done. Oh, one more. Oh, so close. Let's see if we can get board. We'll see if we can board him. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. I haven't really taken down his sails or people or anything, so let's see here. Let's go throw some grape shot at him. There we go. Might get him to stop. We got all kinds of people firing at us now. Oh, there he goes. He's done. All right, let's see. Yep, I was watching yesterday. Disappointing your crew, 1,400 men. Yeah, I know. It was pretty bad. Actually, we did pretty good in asymmetric last night. Once we got going. I don't think this ship would beat a tier 2 TD. No, I don't think it would either, Knight. That's funny. All right, are we overweight? Probably. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna take this other guy out since he's a problem. See if we can take. Maybe we can actually board this guy. That would be nice. There we go. Ooh, that was a good hit. Alright, so yeah, there's a couple ways you can actually do it. Man, your ship was fast. This ship is pretty fast, actually. Yeah, so there's a couple ways you can get... Sorry, go ahead, what? Yeah. I could see that. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean and Peter Pan. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Alright. Name of this game, Fox, is World of Sea Battle. And thank you for everyone that just came in. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Looks like visuals by Aaron, Dev Shadow, Fatal Farms, Fox, Ben27. Welcome in, everyone. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna pick this stuff up real quick. Sorry, man, don't mean to cut over you. Alright. All right, so we're heading back in. Go ahead, man. All righty. All right. All right, let's see. Byron, hello and welcome. User 526, welcome to LabChefGaming. Welcome to love. I appreciate the heart. I really do. Jack Sparrow must be proud of you. I would think so. I would think so. Why is there never any rum? Oh, you guys. I love you guys. Psycho, welcome in. As well as A. You know, Draco the Kato. A was a song by Alice Cooper. The Sound of A. It's a really crazy song. I'm like a huge Alice Cooper fan, though, so it's like awesome. So, all right, we're heading in. We're getting closer. All righty. Is there anything behind us? Not yet. Yeah, you should be getting closer. Let's see where you're at. Oh, you're still at Charleston. All right. Well, I'm heading to Bordredal, so I'll be there probably shortly. Where's it at? Thank you for the follow, Fox. I appreciate it. Oh, you got it? Nice. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, if you guys are interested in playing this game, or if you play this game on the North American server, you're more than welcome to join us tonight. It's always, I guess, Squadron, I guess technically is what it is. It's technically always open when I play this game, so... There we go. We're getting closer. This... And farther away. Yeah, I'm like almost maxed out on my weight here. We got tobacco, rugs, cinnamon, silk. We may have to make a trip north for the silk, though. Would you say I know why this ship is as fast as hell? Because the crewmen are out of rum? That's very possible. Actually, I think we've got rum on board. No, we don't. Yeah, we got 30 barrels of rum. Know your enemy? Yeah. 6-7 Bassa. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? Thank you for being here tonight, Elsa. All right, we are almost there. I could see it from here. Odan, hello and welcome. All right, so Maki, hello and welcome again. How are you doing today? All right, you can see the anchor. That's where we're heading. So it was the person who asked about boards still here out of curiosity. Master Chief, welcome in. All right. So once I get into port here, I can kind of explain the whole how you like build stuff. It takes a second to get in here. Khalid, hello and welcome. Oh yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like CS though. I mean, what Reagan just said was if you want extra stuff, you can sit outside the mines and then just like take the people's stuff. But I think it's kind of, you know, chicken shit in my opinion. Okay, so here we are. We're aboard Redal, and I'm gonna unload all of this stuff for right now. So boop, it's all gone. All right. So in your workshop, you're new here. This is Crystal. This is World of Sea Battle. Thank you, Ray Ed, for the follow. I do appreciate it. really do appreciate it. If you guys like what you're seeing, do me a favor, share this with your friends and smash that like button. All right, so you see here where it says specialty workshops. Each one of these things you could build. So if you look at like beams, it'll tell you like, okay, I need to have X number of items. So the good one here, look, I'm making plates right now. So if I have all of these things, which is coal, resin, iron, and then time, you do have a time limit as well. You can actually build these plates when you have all this stuff. So we're going to create it. So I'm out of coal and I'm out of iron too, but that's not an issue because what we can actually do is go under craft and we can actually make iron. Thank you, Crystal, for the follow. I appreciate it. And we're going to make 130 pieces of iron. All right, so now we're definitely out of coal, so we're going to go get some. So while we're here, let's head back. So I want to see how many plates I have really quick because they're going to be important. I have 11 plates right now at this port, so we're gonna move those in a little bit. But I want to, while we're here, we need to reload our ship with just a little bit of stuff. So always carry wood and cloth as well. Is there ammo that have some chain connected to 2 cannonballs? Yes, there is. It's called chain shot, and it takes out the masts. Yeah, I'll show it to you here in a minute. So we're gonna take some wood with us. We're gonna take some of the cotton with us. We're gonna take about 100 of that, and then I always like to take some sort of like, edible, like fish or something like that with me because you never know when you're gonna need to feed your crew. And then let's see. Yep. I should sell this copper. What's copper selling at right now? So yeah, so there's like a whole trade system in this game. While I'm here, let's look at what silk is set at. 88. I bought it at 26, so I think we'll sell it. It would be awesome if I could hit the sale. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. Yeah, for quite a profit actually. So that was kind of nice. Yeah, so that's another big thing. You can move product around to different ports and you make a good amount of money. All right. It is hard to do, though. Yeah, it's hard to hit the other sales correctly, so you're actually doing stuff. So let's see here. What else do I need to take with me? I think that's about it. I got coffee here. I got... Okay. So yeah, so we're going to head out to port. I need to go to these different locations. So we need to go to this one first. And then we're going to come over here and probably come up and do... Let's make sure I got them all. What do I have? I should have 4. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I need to do the wood harvest. The question is, should I do that one? Or should I do this one? Let's do this one instead. Alright, so we're going to come down to here instead. There we go. We're going to pick up some iron. Alright, do I have a base? I have an island. So I do have an island. So the island is up here. And we're actually, that's why we're building the plates right now, is to build up the island. So you can actually build up the island. It's actually really cool. Shroomy edibles? No thanks. But right now I'm using Board Redal as kind of like my home location. So that's where like a lot of my stuff is. Boston, Robert, Nitro, Tashkent, Dan, and Huing. Welcome to LabChefGaming. Alexander as well. Hello and welcome. All right, we're going to head out. And we're going to head here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. And we're going to weigh anchor. All right. Here we go. And then we're also going to start the wood production as well. All right. Where's my wind blowing? There it is. Are you? Give LabChef a new meaning? What do you mean? Shroomy edibles. Yeah, no, we don't do that here. That's something we're allowed to do, unfortunately. Did you hear the VA's actually looking at doing psilocybin studies for veterans for PTSD? Who's guarding your island from the other pirates or raiders? It's really not necessary at this point in the game, although it could happen later on. I don't know. Do you know if the islands ever get attacked? Reagan? They can't? Okay. That's what... Right, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's a general island, so a lot of people can have it. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what he's saying is that like the different islands, like the different towns, they can be taken over, but not the actual individual personal islands. Night. Yeah, I was reading it on the VA's what do you call it? Their little newsletter they send out monthly, and they were talking about that they're gonna start doing psilocybin for the vets for PTSD. I thought that was really interesting because there is some very interesting research saying that it does help with depression and it does help with other stuff. So, we're overloaded. All right, we're gonna head back anyways. All right, before we do that, we need to come over here. What's that? Yeah. All right. Fizzy Fan, hello and welcome. Moonwalker, MK, who did I miss? Tristan, welcome to LabChefGaming. All right, so we are technically way overweight right now, so that's a problem. Actually, we're not that far overweight. Man, trade you 2 barrels of rum for some JBL speakers. Yeah. Put some fitty wrap. I would too feel better fighting dragons to reach snacks at the back of the fridge. Oh, my friend. Samuel, hello and welcome. Tim, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. If you're out there on YouTube, I do get my chat, so feel free to say hello. All right, so we're going to come over here. I don't think I've ever actually been over here before, so... King of the North, welcome back. All right. King of the North. Yeah, he's another... King of the North is another TikTok streamer. He streams... I think you only stream World of Warships, right? I could be wrong. I've only ever seen him stream World of Warships, so... but he's a really good World of Warships streamer as well. So give him some love. Check him out. Daukoots. I probably butchered that. Welcome in. All right, we're going to try to sneak through this little channel here with all the rocks. Just realize there's a whole bunch of rocks there. Yeah. Probably. This is World of Sea Battle, actually. This is not... so we're not going through there again. This is not Sid Meier's Pirates, so... but it is World of Sea Battle. It's kind of a fun, free-to-play game. Alright, we're so close! Alright, here we go. This should be a wood farm, I hope. There we go. Alright, so how you run the mines slash farms is a harvest site, technically. So this is a wood harvest site, is you purchase them, and then you can actually upgrade them as well. And then you could continue to upgrade them. I pretty much keep mine at level 2 right now just because I don't have a big enough ship to carry a whole bunch. So, oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to take our iron. We're going to head back. We're going to try to head back without ramming our ship, hopefully. All right. Let's see where we're going. Where are we? We're going against the wind. Again. Which kind of is the theme of the night. So, all right, see if we can get out of this channel. Find Calypso. Do you know where Calypso is, Niao? I don't know where Calypso is. I haven't watched Pirates of the Caribbean in so long, it's not even funny. I gotta be honest with you. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know. Probably. There's probably some sort of reference to Calypso in this game. Easter eggs. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can find. That's the funny thing. Zuck Ultra and Scrambles, hello and welcome. A 117 helmet. That's kind of cool. Okay. Like I said, some of these games though, they have like all kinds of weird little Easter eggs and stuff. Like the Fortress of the yeah. Interesting. Let's see here. All right, so we're heading back to Borderdal. We've got a whole tonnage of iron right now, so that'll be good. We're gonna need it. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I gotta tell you. All right. Uh-oh. We got an Imperial ship coming after us, trying to steal our iron. We're gonna try to avoid him. He's gonna fire. Maybe not. That's all right. We can make it to the lighthouse. Set sail, Mr. Gibbs. Thank you, Dio. Appreciate it. Chunky Gorrigan, hello and welcome. Mataru, appreciate y'all being here. If you guys like what you're seeing, please hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe as well. I appreciate it. All right. Dang it. The sun went down. The wind changed. That sucks. What, the Pirates of the Caribbean song? Dun 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 dun. Digo, hello and welcome. All right. We are almost back to port. KMS Kerfrost. I don't know. That was kind of funny. He's still here. That's kind of cool. Jack and A. I can see it. All right, I'm gonna have to probably switch it back to the wind back to my mini map because I can't see it. All right. While we're doing this, trying to get to the. I can see the lighthouse. That's something. There it is. Let's go get to the lighthouse. Follow the stars. Yeah. Follow the stars or just open your map. Leave her, Johnny. Leave her. Hey, I'm sailing here. It's pretty much. I mean, I guess you could sail by the stars, but the map is so much easier, and the marker on the map. All right, there we go. We're going into port now. No, I've got. Let me see. What do I have as far as I've got the Freddy, the Salamandre, the Blackwind. I got the Horizont, and the Pickle, which are like two of the early ships in the game. Neon Data Ghost, hello and welcome. Vote Bleef, hello and welcome as well. So yeah, so if we look at like the ship line here, so here's your shipyard. I have this one right here, the Blackwind. Which map are you aiming for in? What do you mean, Alex, that I'm aiming for? It depends on where I need to go. But yeah, so this is the map. I mean, oh, what ship? I'm thinking either the Essex or going for the San Martin. So that might be a good one too, because that's definitely a heavy fighter, but it's probably slow as sin and not really great for trade. So MC's First Amendment, hello and welcome. All right, Zalin as well. Ariv, welcome to LabChefGaming, everybody. I do kind of want the Russia though too for transport. That would be really nice. All right, so we're gonna unload all this iron, and we're gonna go back out and get some coal so we can make some more plates. All right, so so we're heading here. I'm actually turning back against you, so I'm coming your direction. Here we go. We're heading out. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Here we go, everyone. Are you in a guild? Yes, I am in a guild. I'm in the FTE guild. Or FTA guild, sorry. So, yeah, I'm still kind of learning the whole guild thing, so it's kind of new. Let me just set this back here. I'm heading your direction, by the way. I just got fired at. It's probably you, wasn't it? Hey! It's Reagan! He's been trying to catch up with us all night, so... are you on the same server as you? Are Dr. Project, are you on the North American server? Because if you are, I am on the North American server, so... Alright. That I'm on the North American server? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, who else came in? Big C, hello and welcome. Alright, so we're heading out. Yep, that's the same one. Nice! Nice. So yes, 100%. I am on the North American server. Are you part of a trade union, Dr. Project? We're gonna head over here, see what's over here. This is probably a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. I know it's a trap. Oh, you're a pirate? Avoid Dr. Project then. Back up! This is a trap. Although I was like trying to back up to it. I passed it. There we go. That was worth some serious stuff too. Yeah, I got it. I normally leave trade players alone. Well, that's mighty nice of you. I appreciate that. How are we doing on weight here? Okay, we're doing okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've met a few like really good pirate people, and I've met some really crappy ones as well that are just like they want to take. Ooh, we just got a group bonus. That's pretty cool. Did you get the group bonus as well? Lab Chef versus Dr. Project, which scientist wins? Well, it depends on what the Dr. Project does, to be honest with you. What game is this? I'm Jenka. This is World of Sea Battle. It's a free-to-play game on Steam. Aw, man, I can't get there. Why can't I get there? Because I'm going the... Why am I going that direction? Sorry. I'm going the wrong damn direction. What about me? Someone asked who would win between you and I, Lab Chef and Dr. Project, and I said it really depends on what Dr. Project does. Thank you, I'm Janka. I appreciate the follow. Hey! Okay, it's kind of funny. I think you missed on all of them. I would board you? Yeah, probably. Especially right now, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I guess I had less than I thought I did. Got a whole bunch of, like, other stuff. Baku, hello and welcome. Emmanuel Ponce. Oi. Alright, so we were definitely heading the wrong direction. No, it's not, unfortunately. Yeah, this ship cannot go into shallow water, so that was the biggest problem, was that I couldn't get in there. Whoopsie. You were supposed to take you're supposed to take that turn 5 kilometers ago? Yeah. I was supposed to make that turn at Albuquerque too, Alex. But alright, who knows that reference? That's a better question. Oh, it was an old Looney Tunes thing where it was like Bugs Bunny would like end up in the wrong place. Thank you, Dr. Project. And he'd say, I'm in the wrong place. I must have taken the wrong turn at Albuquerque. Sorry. I guess I'm old. Oh, that's funny. Qantas Airlines. Wow, hello and welcome. Jerry Tongero, Diast, and Mopar Mark. Welcome in. All right, so we're going to try and get some coal. All right. Let's see here. So how's everyone doing tonight? We've got quite a few people in here tonight. I just wondering how everyone's doing. Where is everybody from? I know we had one person from the Philippines earlier. I have a perk on a couple of ships where I take 10% off your gold for boarding. Interesting. Well, are you Dr. Project in the game, just out of curiosity? I'll know to avoid you. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. DJ, hello and welcome. You are? Okay, so everyone, if you see Dr. Project, holler out. Let me know he's close. All right, here we go. That's too funny. Oh, barrels. Barrels. It's gonna be a trap. I mean, you could avoid me. I have many ways. Thanks, Dr. Project. Oh, I could try. I could definitely try to outrun you, you know. Depends on the ship you're running. That's definitely going to make a huge difference. Matthew, hello and welcome. No, I'm just picking up mine stuff right now, so I need to pick up. Yeah, this side, I don't know, I just realized when I came through before that it would let me through this little area, so... Of course, the wind is fighting me. Most likely your firestorm. I'd have to see what that is. I'm sure that's like a level 2 ship or something. There we go. So close! Yeah, I definitely need to build more ships, but not quite there yet, so... Alright. I have not spent any real money. It's a rate premium too, and she's just good. Nice. Yeah. No, I don't normally spend money in these games, so... Okay, we're gonna take some coal with us, and we're gonna head back. We're going to move those plates as well so that we can start really getting our island good to go. All right. So, heading back. I have all the rate 1s you could build. So you've been playing this a while, Dr. Project. Would be my guess. So, okay, here we go. I mean, this game's officially been out on Steam since about Christmas. So, but I know there was like, it was kind of like a beta, well, not even really a beta. It was more of an alpha game. You know, it wasn't even quite even in beta production until recently. So, oh, you're in shallow. Yeah, I could go right through it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't quite understand that. Maybe Dr. Project. Oh, you know what? I think I understand. Okay, so yeah, so these are tier 4. Thank you for following, Dr. Project. I appreciate that. So these are tier 4. Nothing over tier 4 can go in there. Nothing over tier 5 can go in here. Tier 4 here. So yeah, so that's good to know though. I mean, in reality. So what is this? This is a... Thank you for following, Dulane. I appreciate it. Shadow Wolf, Steve, JC, Matthew, I said hello to. Hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. Would you get Legends on PC for a bundle? Would I get Legends? I don't know. I'll be 100% honest with you. If I could transfer my console account, I would definitely do it. But yeah, I don't know. Tier Yeah. tier VI is 6 and tier IV is 4. Yeah, that makes sense. Did I mess up? Let's see. I think I know what you're talking about. That's a tier 3. So okay, I get it. So that's a 4. That's a 6. So why can't I go through here then if I'm in a tier 5 ship? That doesn't make any sense. Why is the map? What is going on here? Where am I? Where's my marker going? That is weird. My marker keeps like changing. I love the numerals. Yeah, when my marker keeps changing. That's weird. Josh Hart. Because it works in reverse, you start at 7 and not 1. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, so basically anything below that point you can't go into in a bigger boat is what it basically is saying, right? That makes the most sense to me. But I mean, if that's the case, then you know, so that's a tier 6. So why can't my tier because tier 6 is smaller or less than. Oh yeah, I get you because 6 is yeah, less of a ship. Sorry, my brain just went what? I get it now. Do what? Yeah. Only 1,000. Oh, okay. All right, so we're heading back. We're heading back to board Radal here. Oop. Take all that. We got some wood. We got some wreckage. We're definitely gonna need all the wreckage we can get. Dexter, hello and welcome. Dexter, yeah. Instead of following like levels, kind of like how WoW's runs rates and like yeah, no, but it's in reverse. That's the funny thing. So like you start with like a tier like 7 or 8 ship, and then it goes in reverse. So tier 1 is or what is it? It's not. How did he put it? It's rate 1. Rate 1 ship is a is like the highest you could go. Maybe next time I'm around, I'll show off your big boat and we can go kill stuff. Nice. Okay, I appreciate that, Dr. Project. I'll be back. Unfortunately, this is my last night of streaming for a week, so but I'm going 3 hours tonight, so get another couple hours. But yeah, I will be back in a week to play some more World of Sea Battles, some more World of Warships. If there's any games you guys would like to see too, let me know, because I'm always curious about like new games and stuff. Unless I want to go kill stuff now. Probably not right now. Is this the same as World of Warships Legends? This is the 1600 version of World of Warships Legends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Dono. This is actually World of Sea Battle. That'd be kind of fun though, right? Yeah, and I'm really shocked that Wargaming has not created a sailing game, to be honest with you. I think it's really dumb on their part. Whoa. All right, well, this guy just wanted to get rammed. So we're going to basically take him out right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be in this little area for a while. Okay. Nice. All right, so we're healing again. He hit me pretty hard. Dustin, hello and welcome. D Fox, MX Raider. Did I miss anyone else? Malky, welcome back. All right, so we're gonna heal really, really quick. This is actually Donald. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Kaiser, welcome in. But yeah, no, I really think that World of Warships, or not World of Warships, Wargaming should do a a sailing style game. How many guns on this? Don't remember. Does it say weapons? 36 on this one. Some ships get a lot more, but this one has 36 guns. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, I've seen like hundreds of guns on ships. You're going to bed, you're eepy. All right, Alex, thank you for being here. I'll be back in a week. I'll see you a week from tomorrow, so whatever day that is. What day is that? That's the, I guess I should look, huh? Give me a sec, everyone. That would be the 26th. I'll be back, so yeah. I'll see you then, Alex. Have a good night. It's kind of cool. We're getting some really good returning followers here on the channel, and if you guys are returning followers, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. It's awesome. What ship is she? She is the Black Wind. This is the Black Wind. So we're almost aboard Riddle. Good night, Alex. You never played, or you have played World of Warships? Oh, that sucks. Oh, nice. Double decker? What's the? Well, it's yeah. It does have 2 rows of guns. Do not mention it. What am I not mentioning, Knight? Sorry. All right, we're back at board Radal. So I did learn something the other night, and that is how to not have everything dump out. All right, so we're gonna keep that, and then we're going to make some more plates while we're here. All right, so where is my workshop? So we're gonna build some more plates. We should be able to build about what are we out of? We're out of iron again. It's okay, we got plenty of iron. Nice. Craft. Nice. So we should, now that we're actually starting to mine stuff, this is actually going pretty easy with the plates. All right. So let's take these plates and let's move up to the island and let's see what we can build up there. All right. So I need to get into my hold. We're going to move 26 plates. Nice. Let's see. I do need rum. I know I need to take some rum with me. I know I need to take a whole bunch of that with me. All right. I appreciate it, my Knight. All right, let's see here. Anything else that I'm going to need? Probably wood. How much weight do I have left? All right, we're gonna take some of this. Boop. All right. I think that's everything we need to take. Probably should take some iron with us too. Yeah, let's take some iron with us. I can't remember all what it takes to build up there, so we're gonna head to the island. All right, how? Oh, yeah. All right, so we're heading here. We actually have the wind in our favor here, which is kind of nice. All right, people who just came in, PUBG, Nick, welcome to LabChefGaming. Hopefully you're all having a good day. Are you switching to the Constitution? Oh, okay. Who you? Who, yay. Sorry. Welcome to LabChefGaming. Sometimes my brain does not process names, so I apologize. But welcome in anyways. We got a bad guy. He's right there. It's an Imperial ship. Of course it is. Alright, is there anything going on the map while we're looking? I need to change my direction here. Because unfortunately I can't go through there, because that's a tier 4 area. Here we go. So we're going to go this way instead. Why not? 420. Welcome in. Because it's illegal in my state, that would be the biggest reason. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Utah is definitely a very, I don't want to say prudish, because they're not, well, they are prudish, but they're very like, don't do anything illegal. You know, don't drink, don't smoke, don't gamble, don't, you know, don't do anything like that. It's kind of funny. We'll never see the lottery in the state of Utah. It's actually crazy. Keegan, Joel, hello and welcome, as well as Edison. Edison, yes, yes. Well, it's funny. People complain about Utah. They're like, well, you know, the alcohol laws in Utah are so funny, are so terrible. And I'm like, go to Texas, go to the Bible Belt. There are entire counties that are dry in Texas. You know, it's not like, you know, we're dry. You can't buy alcohol on certain days, and you got a limit to where and when you can buy stuff. I mean, it's not that bad, you know, besides the whole, like, you know, 2 ounces or 1.5 ounces of alcohol per drink. So, Yapoo! Big Country Boy, hello and welcome. Joel, hello and welcome. And then there's always, you know, people just go to other states to drink too. So that's actually very, very common. You know, people are like, oh, I want to go get alcohol. They'll go to, you know, Nevada or Wyoming or Idaho. Yeah, just go to the border towns. You know, it's like, oh, okay. Although, I can see that. Less taxes. Or better, probably better paying jobs. So, Ivan, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Wyoming's not a bad state. I think I could live in Wyoming. So sad they got to buy in advance if you want to be a weekend drunk. Yeah. Well, you kind of do anyways. So, let's see. Who just followed? Someone just followed. Sorry, I didn't pop up as to who. Jack. Jack, thank you for following. I appreciate it. How are you doing tonight, Jack? Appreciate you being here. All right. So we're going to make the turn up here very, very shortly. Once we got up to a certain point. Well, I think you kind of have to anyways. I mean, bars are open, but like, except for, okay, there's a couple of times bars are not open. They're not really open on, the liquor stores are not open on Sunday. Sarge, hello, good morning to you too as well over there on the red channel. How are you doing today? Like, bars are open most days, but like liquor stores are closed on Sundays and holidays and election days. So that's just Utah state law. So Surnamu, Melanie Ya, and user 887, welcome to LabChefGaming. How are y'all doing? Gravin, also welcome in. All right, we're heading up. We almost got to where we're going. I should have lots of plates up here now, which would be nice. Okay. So once we get to the island, you're doing great. I'm glad to hear that, and I'm glad you came back. I appreciate the support. So, Pac-Man, hello and welcome. Love all these people coming in tonight. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to start building some music for this game, though. It's the music is a little lacking in this game, I think. That would be like my one huge complaint is like, you know, it'll cut out. It'll be like just quiet all of a sudden. And I kind of like having the background music in my head. Then again, I don't know, does anyone else have this issue where they always have like a soundtrack going? I mean, I'm definitely one of those people that always have a soundtrack going. Jack, Japaz, hello and welcome. How do you say that? Fuikdemeter, hello and welcome. Aha, it's a boat. Let's see what we can get here. Yay, we got some copper, we got some resin. Although we do have a resin mine now, which is nice. Odious, welcome in Pencilverse. Appreciate it. All right. But yeah, I don't know. Am I the only one that just has like a living soundtrack in my head? You know, it's like, I think in music, it's actually kind of funny. Like, my family will say something and I'll think of a song and start singing it just because that's kind of who I am. Thank you, Pencilverse, for following. I appreciate that. Snack Bar Tickles, Senoritos, Samuel Luso, welcome in. How y'all doing today? Of course, where's everybody from? Can you battle other ships in this game? Yes, I can. I just haven't been. Because we've been doing a lot of like trading and moving around. So, but yes, you 100% can battle other ships. In fact, there's a whole area for it. I'm gonna probably miss that one. Yeah. So like, let's see. Where are we at? We're at St. Jean. So we need to head this way. So like this ship that's right in front of us here, that's an actual like person. And I cannot attack him right now because he's running a peace flag and I'm running a peace flag. But this is a pirate ship. I lost him. This guy right here. So we could actually attack him. Is your TikTok on PC stream? Yes, it is on PC stream. Yeah. We lost him. I don't know where he went. Oh well. Yeah, if you guys like this, I'm on TikTok, I'm on red, and usually I'm on purple as well, but due to internet issues lately, I've not been streaming over there, so that kind of sucks. Henry Gabriel, hello and welcome. Zero, welcome in. Junior and Colby. Alright, so we're getting closer to where we need to go. Our island is... Try hitting accept on TikTok. Hang on a second. What am I accepting? Oh, I don't want a multi-guest tonight. Sorry, my friend. All right, here we go. We are almost at the island. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we made it to the island. This is... No, this is not my island. Just kidding. Just kidding. This is not my island. This is... You know what? Maybe it is on my island. It is my island. Why is... I don't know what's going on. My marker keeps moving. There we go. We're going to hit the island here. Emery, hello and welcome. All right, here we go. Handsome, welcome in. So close. All right, this was my island. I don't know why my marker keeps changing. That is really bizarre. Unless, I wonder if my squadron is actually changing my marker. That would be interesting to know. I don't know if that's the case. You going off for now? All right, well, thank you, Pencilverse. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here tonight. And we'll see you again next time you're here. So... All right, let's see what we can put in our hold here. We have a whole bunch of stuff in our, we're just going to move all this over right now. All right, let's see. Indigo Flow, hello and welcome. Justin, hello and welcome. All right, so let's see what we can build. I know we can build the mission. Ooh, nice. All right, so this will actually get us resources. The workshop will help us build stuff. So we could start building. I think what I want to, build a warehouse. We don't want, I'm going to build that later. What do you need for a new ship? You know what? I don't even know right now. Pencilverse. I'm not entirely sure. I'm actually not building a ship right now. I'm trying to get this island built up. So that's the biggest thing. Part of the conversation. Am I missing part of it? I get phrases repeating over and over again, sometimes song choruses, a beat, a vocal, stem, stuff like that. Okay, so, you know, it's not just me. All right, so let's build the mission. Yay, we built the mission. All right, so adds the ability to send an expedition to collect, produce resources, nearby mines, and manufactories within a 7,000 distance, deliver them to the island. Each expedition sent manually by clicking the icon on the world map. Uses 50 points of manpower. Does not apply to manufactories. Is that a word? Manufactories in the Endless Sea. Yeah, we went into the Endless Sea in the last stream. That was pretty crazy. All right, so how do we do it? Does it do it automatically? That's interesting. Let's look at the map. Because I'll bet, I don't know, I would hope that some of these are less than 7,000. Let's see. I know we can do this. This one's 3, that one's 4, that one's 5, and that one's 5. So yeah, I should be able to get all of these. So do I click on it? I don't know. Let's see here. Interesting. Working speed. It's very hard to follow a conversation because I keep getting things repeating. Oh, I get that. I get that. All right. So how do... Oh, hang on, y'all. We're going to go... I just saw something that we need to deal with. We need to get about... let's see, about that much. We're going to take this with us. Yes, we are. All right. We're setting sail because we're going to get into this sea skirmish. Because that is a great way to make money here. I just saw it. It just started, too. Here we go. Focus on prosperity. All right, Mustafa and Marvin the Martian. Hello and welcome. It's very hard to follow conversation. Orden, hello and welcome. See if we can get turned around here. It's so close too. It's like literally right next to the island. I mean, technically the island was in that area, so there we go. Turn it around. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen this before, this sea skirmish is basically like a PvP type area, which it should take me out of peace here very, very shortly. And what happens in here is that for every, I think it's every second you're in there, it's like 500 gold, if I recall. Something like that. So let's see here. We're heading to it right now. All right, there we go. Let me just see if it says. I know it says on the... But we're going to try to stay alive. Let's see. Sea skirmish is 500 gold for every second. Yeah. All right, so we're heading in. Sorry, I just saw it. Normally, I'm not close to it at all, so it's not like I can actually like get in there. Now, the thing about it is, this is a PvP area, so people will be firing at you. So the best thing to do is to literally try to stay alive. All right, so once we get in, ooh, we got help. Nice. We got well, this is another trade ship, is what it is. Here we go. So hopefully they'll help us out. All right, so you'll notice we're going to start making some money here very, very shortly. See how we're doing on the map. All right, we're almost there. Got a whole bunch of trade vessels. There we go. Bad Apple 33. All right, so we are not... Yes, we are. We are currently making 500 gold per second. And I think this is going to last about 13 minutes. Something like that. So we just need to stay in this general area and stay alive. That's the whole goal here. UniF, hello and welcome. When? Yeah, so it's... They're going to get rid of all of the actual, like... Oh, that's right. This is a shallow area. So this could be interesting. I got to stay in the very small area here. But we do have some people for the AK. We have some people for the FTA as well. These are all trade unions. All right. Right now, everyone's kind of being cool, so which is nice. So, not to mention, I think everyone's under a peace flag right now, so we can all just kind of like hang out. There we go. All right, we're gonna actually, I'm gonna slow it down. I don't have anyone in my own trade guild here, though. That's kind of funny. All right, so let's look. Most of my trade guild is... They're coming. They're coming. You can tell they're coming. All right. All right, who's firing at Jack the Reaper here? I'm just trying to stay out of the shallows here. Oh, he should not have been able to bump me. Oh, dude just like changed over. What the heck? Wow, interesting. All right, well, we've made quite a bit of money here. You kind of have to stay in the center. I know this is kind of boring, everyone, but this is like one of the best ways to make money, so. Haha! So we're just going to try to stay peacefully. You can't see me, I'm not here kind of thing, so. All right, so I don't know how much longer is left in this. Davy Jones is going down. Nice. All right. Let's keep it peaceful, guys and gals. Just trying to stay alive. This is why I grabbed wood too, so that 100% I can try to stay in this the entire time. Hey! Seriously? Alright. It's a good thing I have some wooden patches. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I wish this helped the guild, though. That would be one cool thing. Catherine, sorry I missed you. Welcome in. Zach B, Dallas, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. Kind of been like concentrating on staying alive here, so. Oh, I just went out. Hey! Really? Alright, well, we're still collecting money, so that's something. There we go. People are being a little hostile in the sea skirmish. I'm just trying to stay alive. Woo! Okay, am I at full sail? I am technically at full sail. Alright. There we go. Getting lucky, which is kind of funny. I am like the smallest ship here too. That is like the craziest part. All right, we've made almost 10,000 since we started. You with the Frida, the frigate? No, I'm in the Blackwind right now. A lot of people are coming in. All right, let's see here. Like I said, I'm just trying to stay in it. Thank you, Channers, for following or liking the live. I appreciate that. King Road. All right. I know my clans or my guilds coming in. Kinship, hello, or Kinship. Hello and welcome. All right. All right, so we're just trying to stay in this general area, if at all possible. I'm just trying not to get shot at. You guys don't see me. I need an invisibility cloak. Actually, what I need is like, oh, gotta get back in it. We're not making any cash here. There we go. Definitely one of those things where People will shoot at you. They wanted me to board something. That's kind of crazy. All right. Sorry, I know this gets kind of boring, but I'm just trying to stay alive. Be the fly on the wall, so to speak. Just being the fly on the wall. All right, we're going to take out the rogue one. Oh, he's sinking. Never mind. Let's see, we're going to try to take him out. Get as much stuff as we can here. Yeah, I don't know why my guild's not in this. They should be. That's crazy. We're just gonna go really, really slow. Lucanini, Hybix, Nolan, Soupy Hot Liquid. Hello and welcome. DRX. So we've almost made 20,000 coin just sitting here doing nothing. So it's kind of nice. As long as these guys behave, we're okay. Wow. I guess the trade guild's like supporting the trade guild. That's kind of cool. I think that's what it is. I think because I'm part of a trade guild, they're like not attacking me. So that's kind of awesome. Although it could go really bad really fast, to be honest with you. Ooh, someone's a pirate. All right, here we go. Whoa, dude. Dude's like just flaming him to death. That's funny. Raptor, hello and welcome. Alright, we're still doing okay. Guy's sinking. Alright. Am I still in the bubble? Yeah, technically I'm still in the bubble. So we've made a little over 20k just being here. Ally uses blue flare. Nice. I am like in a bad spot here. Hey, 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 hey. Sorry. My bad. Ooh, that is, we got out of here. We're healing. All right. Still doing okay. Thank you everyone for like sticking with me through this. I appreciate it. These guys are gonna get taken out here very shortly. We're gonna heal while we can. There we go. Still making money. I don't know how much time we've got left. Let's see. Does it say? No. It's gonna say up here probably. 1 minute left. So this is like the end of it. There we go. So once this ends, we can go back to our island here. Double A, hello and welcome. German 07, happy boy. Welcome to LabChefGaming, everybody. I appreciate it. Everyone's kind of like, oh, we're chilling now. We're just chilling. All right, we got less than 60 seconds. There we go. Chocolate, hello and welcome. How am I doing on ammo? I'm doing all right on ammo. All right. I should probably check my reputation here very shortly, though. All right, that was it. That was the really? Should be able to go through people now. All right, let's see. Where is this marker going? Say Gene. Yeah, we're gonna head back here. Whoa, we got a storm coming in. Yeah, that was kind of crazy though, wasn't it? I can hear it. I can hear the storm coming in. Which means I'm probably gonna have to turn down the volume real quick. There we go. See if we can make it to the island without, Whoa. Whoa! I'm just Joy Lawrencing here. Probably heal a little bit. There we go. That was nuts. Yeah, definitely got a storm coming in. Let's see if we can see it on the map. Oh yeah, it's like all right here. That's nuts. Yeah, you can actually destroy your ship with the weather in this game because it can push you so fast and so hard that it literally capsizes your ship. It's actually quite insane. So we're gonna try to get to the island before not too long. All right, here we are, and we made it back to the island. So I really wanted to see how this worked with the island and the workshop mission. Okay. That's ability to send expedition, deliver expedition sent manually. How do I send an expedition? That's the question. If anyone knows, let me know in chat. I need to build the workshop. I need more time. That's... Oh. Manpower available will be spent. Okay. Oh, I don't have any manpower right now. That's the thing. Captives. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Or Dahlia's. Sailors. Okay. Do I have sailors? How do I do that? How do I get sailors on board? That's interesting. Oh, I click up here. That's right. Manage. Ha ha ha. All right. Let's see. I should have a whole bunch of sailors. Okay, so now, in theory, I don't have any manpower right now. Okay, so I need to get some captives or something. I know it's, you can buy captives for fish from the trading boats. Okay, that's good to know. Yes, AA, this is a free-to-play game. This is World of Sea Battle. You can get it on Steam. Thank you, Phonem. I appreciate the advice there. Let's see. Do we have any... let me look at the map. Trade ships. Look at all these guys that are under black marks. That's hilarious. All right. I'm not seeing any right quick, but that doesn't mean that there won't be any. All right. Let's see here. Let's do this. Crew. Oh, I used all my sailors. That sucks. We're like one short. All right, we're gonna go with that one. So what do we want to keep? We're gonna move wreckage over here for now. We're gonna keep the fish. Do I have anything to sell? I've got beer. What? Oh, my production. Stop manpower lower than 25. Okay, so I definitely need to get some people on in production. Consume crafting, other people. All right, restore resources for coins. Abandon the island. Okay, definitely need to get some captives. Which, we won't mention what captives are in this game. We'll just call them, people that don't really volunteer to help out. It's kind of a bad way to put it, but yeah, it's exactly what it is. All right, so where shall we go, everybody? Shall we do a trade mission? We could do that while we're waiting. Let's see. Voluntold. Yeah, voluntold. That's a good way to put it. That's a good play. There's one to the west, it looks like. How far west? I didn't see it. Or I could be blind. I know I'm... Oh, right there. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. 100% correct. We're going to just put a marker down right there. We need to get some fish. Actually, let's see if I have any. I probably have 66 and 35. That's some. We'll get some more on the way. Okay, let's see. Here we go. We're going to go out. Sail out to sea. I should... yeah, I didn't even look to see if I had tackles, but I don't really need it, so... Alright. See if we can get some fishies while we're here. The gold ship icon not far... Yeah, I see it. Let's see if we can get some fishies before we do that. At least a few more. He's following me. That's kind of funny. Where are these fish? There they are, right there. Alright, let's see here. Wish I had some tackles with me. That would have been nice. Alright, let's see if we can find him now. You can get them from the ports too, right? The like the island ports. Furley, hello and welcome. Use my warship skills here. All right, let's see. There he is. We're gonna go that way. Let's see if we can get... Not all the trade boats will have the captives, but they usually do. Okay. That's kind of what I thought, so... Your follower, Renato, hello and welcome back to LabChefGaming. How are you doing tonight? Lucio, hello and welcome. Alright, so he's out here somewhere. We just gotta find him. The ferryman. Go to that gerrymandering right next to you. You either like the island port or the ferryman. The ferryman, I get you. I'm looking. Yeah, he's like right there. There's like a couple. Ah, I see him. Nope. That's not him. Alright, well, we could do that. You pass one. Yeah, I saw that. That's not a trade ship though. That's an actual player. Alright, I'm looking. Give me a second, everyone. I lost him again. Get lost in a sea of... He's on the other side of this lighthouse. Okay. There we go. We're gonna go over here. There's the lighthouse. Of course, the wind is not in my favor here. Ricardo, hello and welcome. I see him. I think I see him. Nope, that's a pirate. Privateer. They keep changing my damn marker. It's got to be my group. This is ferryman with ship's wheel logo. You're talking about like this guy right here, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. He keeps getting away from me. All right, come on, come on. KOH, or potassium hydroxide, hello and welcome. There we go. We're on the hunt here. All right, we should be able to pick one up here very, very shortly, I think. It's funny they don't show up on the mini map. We're looking. Siralai. I probably butchered that. Welcome in. That is Merchant's Grace. There's one like literally behind me. Somewhere over here. There we go. iBug, hello and welcome. I'm looking. I'm looking. Heartbreak One, hello and welcome. Alright, we may have to just go find an island person. Ah, there it is. I see him. I see him. Alright, so we're gonna try to get to the ferryman here. He's so close. Alright, so depends on the kind of game you want to play, honestly. Captives, 30 apiece. Well, no, I want, okay. 26. Alright. I'll take 26. Chef Craft Diner, hello and welcome. Chef Craft Dinner, sorry. Are you Canadian, Chef Craft Dinner? Just out of curiosity. Because I think it's the only people I've ever heard called Craft Dinner are Canadians, so. I mean, not, if you are, that's cool.
God damn it, Carbon! God damn it, Carbon!
Thank you, potato, tomato, and Craft Dinner. I appreciate it. And Holy Macaroni. All right, we're heading back. Russell McLean, hello and welcome. JP, hello and welcome, man. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're gonna try to. Let's see here. All right, so we're getting all kinds of stuff. Alaboy, hello and welcome. We're gonna head back to the island. Hopefully, I think it's my squadron that keeps like changing the marker. I didn't know they could do that, so they're probably like really pissed at me. They're like, stop doing that. But which is kind of funny actually. So all right, I'm getting closer. So in theory, this should work. Do you have to feed the captives on the island? Does anyone know? I mean, is that like a thing? If you don't like feed them, then they die? Or do they only work for so long? That's another good question. Cameron, Sylvian, and someone else. Sorry, I can't read that. Depends on how much you like. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. All right. Nice night. All right. So we just, let's see here. We're going to disembark captives. All 26 of them. So 2.5 an hour. Let's see. Consuming, what does that say? Consuming and crafting and other actions, Mac working resource depends on the population. Population of 180. Okay. The harder the work, the more snacks they get. Oh, that's why I keep you around night. You crack me up. You crack me up. Sprinkles the cat, Kushi, Cameron, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. All right, so maybe this will help now. Let's see, I need 500 points. I've only got 26. Then I get 2.5 an hour. All right, so that is kind of interesting. So I guess what I really need is more captives. The question is, how many captives can you have on the island at one time? Jordy, hello and welcome. All right, so let's see if we can... I know I've got some tackles here. I should. Yeah, I got plenty of tackles. I got 111 tackles. I think like 20 would probably be enough. Let's see if we can get some more fish. Get some more captives. Let's get going here. All right. Wayne Anchor. Like I said, I'm still learning this game. I see fish. Yeah, fish actually play a really big part of this game. It's kind of funny, actually. It's like in every game, it's like there's a fishing aspect, but like, you know, no one ever does it. It's like, period, hello and welcome. Thank you for following, by the way. I do appreciate it. Where are my fishies? There they are. They're over there. We get whale meat, too. We actually did some whaling. Man of War. Thank you, KN Nexus. I appreciate the follow. How are you all doing tonight? All right. So with tackles, we should get a lot more fish. Nice. All right, let's go. We're going to try to get a lot more. No, this isn't actually a man of war. I think it's considered a galleon. I think it's a galleon, not a man of war. Technically. All right. Looking for some fishies. Whoa. So if you look around, you can actually see fishies sometimes. Thank you, I Schlarky. Appreciate the follow. All right, let's head this way. There's another house here. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's my house. Never mind. Haha, just kidding. Thank you for liking the live, everybody. If you guys like the live, please hit that like button, share with your friends. Devin, welcome to the lab. Yoda Man, welcome in. Zach, hello and welcome. You guys are awesome, I gotta tell you. Thank you for being here tonight. Looking for some fish. Of course, they're all behind me right now. You see that, right? They're like, you were just here, so we're gonna be where you're not. There we go. There's like 2 of them over here. You guys can't see them on the map. I can see it on my mini map. There we go. So they should be like right there and right there. And with tackles, that'll be a lot more helpful too. All right, so I think once we get done doing this fishing, we're gonna head to, let's see, that's a tier 6. I can't go to El Navidad right now. I'm still not. Hey, turn. There we go. I'm not. It's getting away. They're getting away. There we go. Still getting away. It's not hard. It's just you gotta have it just right. We're getting experience. We're gonna level up to 15 in the next day or so. That's kind of nuts. There we go. Hello, Mr. Big. How are you doing today? Artheus, hello and welcome. I got more fish. Let's see. All right, I don't know how many fish we've gotten, but we're gonna look here in a sec. We have gotten 182 fish. That's not too bad. So what I need to do is I need to go to, ooh, right there. Right in front of us. Just keep going in this general direction. Let's see if we can get some more captives. Alright, come on. Looking at our map here. I mean, if anything, we'll go to the fisherman village. We'll get some more. This guy's got to be around here somewhere. Got the ferryman right there? There he is right there. Alright, at least they're close. I mean, that's kind of nice. There we go. And come on. Get some speed going here. He's getting away. Luke. Hello and welcome. Luc Boucher Musée. Is that French? If it is, welcome to LabChefGaming. It's awesome. The music theme is, and the sound of the waves are making me sleepy. I don't know. I love the whole wave sound of this game. I think it's amazing. Although I could see where the music would make you tired. Tips from a bartender. Welcome back. How are you doing today? He's so close. Come on, wind. There we are. All right. Oh, he doesn't have any captives. Because I probably stole him from him the last time. All right, let's check the fisherman village and see if we can actually get some captives there. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Kayusi and Kenjay, Down and Out, German 87, Marking, and Maholi. Welcome to LabChefGaming, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. It is a very immersive game. You could spend hours in this game doing absolutely nothing. It's absolutely insane. Like I said, all I've been doing tonight is just kind of running trade, doing a little burning down of ships, but nothing major, you know. And I haven't even done any really major trade, because like running trade from one side of the map to the other is extremely lucrative in this game. So. Let's get some sheep. There we go. So basically what that is, it's does it have a main quest? Not really. It's I mean, there are quests that you could do, but as far as like, you know, go here, go there, do this, do that, no, there's not really any main quest. SPK Gaming and Davy Aaron, hello and welcome. All right. Do they have? No, they don't. That sucks. All right. Well, crap. Let's see here. We're just trying to get some captives here. Let's see, that's the one I just did. Let's see if we can get to that one. I know I can't mark him, but if we go right there, it might help us. There we go. We're going full steam here. But yeah, I mean, it kind of depends. Like, if you look at the guilds, like there's different guilds in this game. So like, this is my guild. This is what I'm looking for. So there's like 3 different guilds, a trade union and a pirate guild. And each one has different missions. So like right now I'm part of a trade guild, and you know, trading is probably the biggest thing to do. Yes. All right, this will help a lot. Nice. Does it have, oh boy, does it have stormy weather. You get like full on like hurricane force winds. You get like, it gets nasty. The first time I was ever in a massive storm, it was just like my headphones, I had to like turn my headphones down. It was just like scary almost. Lightning everywhere, high winds, you know, just everything. All right, we're gonna go right here. There we go. My guild's probably getting pissed at me. Stop moving the marker. In fact, let's see if there's any storms on the horizon. You can actually see them on the map. Looks like there might be one right there, but that's like the biggest one. In fact, right when we got done with the rogue waves, I haven't seen any rogue waves. I've seen some tall waves, but nothing like that. Silverback, Dozer, and Nice HD. Welcome to LabChefGaming. How are y'all doing tonight? How is everyone, by the way? Hopefully everyone's having a good night, a good morning, as the case may be. All right, so we're gonna unload. Oops, we're gonna unload these people who don't want to be here. All right, so we got 61 and a half. Nice. All right, so let's see. I wanted to see how this worked. Will it do it automatically? That's the question. Let me go to my map and see. It doesn't say. So let's see. Let's go to this one. Huh. I don't know there's a way to do it, but I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. That's kind of crazy. All right, so we're going to go to South Beastone, and we're going to maybe run a trade mission. Trading captives ain't no way. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm not excited about that one, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Can't get here yet. That's coming really soon. I mean, we're like 5,000 experience points away. So, all right, we're gonna marker map to South Beastone, and we're gonna go. Before we do that, always check your hold. Make sure there's not stuff in there that you need, like resin. We'll keep the resin. I should just double click. Oh, interesting. I still have. Interesting. Disembark captives. Oh, that's interesting. All right, hang on a sec. I just saw something. There we go. Let's try this again. I can actually add 5 more. That puts us at 66.5 minus 2.5 per hour. Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. What was I doing? I was going to the hold here. There is battle marks. We got lots of battle marks. Voodoo skulls. We're gonna keep these here for right now. Look, we're making beer again. Nice, nice. All right, but we're not gonna do anything yet with that. We're gonna keep our wood. Actually, we're probably gonna take some with us. No, I take that back. We're not gonna take any with us. We have plenty of fresh meat, so let's probably take some of that with us, just a little bit, maybe like 100, because we'll end up like probably going north here in a little bit. All right, let's see here, 88 and 100. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna leave our battle marks and stuff here. We got a little bit of silk. All right, so this should be pretty good. We're gonna move that over because we're gonna use that eventually. Okay, we're gonna head down to South Beastone. Actually, hang on a sec. I'm just trying to figure out. We're like against the wind here. Let us go north instead. So I'm gonna switch ships real quick. So I need to go back here. Yes. I'm gonna switch ships to the Salamandre. Because I can actually get... Quick question, sir. Each time your ship level goes up, does it upgrade and change its appearance? No, you can change its appearance. That is the one thing about, like, where it's not free to play, your little, you know, gaming thing. Click on your island and it'll send ships to your mines. On my own island? Thank you. I appreciate that. Click to send expeditions. All right, hang on a sec. Did it just do it? Am I crazy? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Continue. All right. So you need to own an island to have a blueprint of a ship? No. You can actually buy ships on... You build ships. F, thank you for following. So each island has like its own little thing that you can build like ship-wise. I mean, you can build ships on almost every island, but it depends on the level of the ship. It depends on like the nation of the ship. So that makes a big difference. BDF Games, hello and welcome. Thank you for that, by the way. I do appreciate that you popped in there. Bad Toy. That actually was really, really helpful. All right. So anyways, I was going to switch and we're going to head north real quick. All right. So we're going to, did I move everything? Yes, I did. We're going to move to the Salamandre. We go to our hold. We're going to move some wood. I don't even need that much. I only need about 200 of that, and we're going to take some fresh meat with us because that's going to be very important moving north. Anything else I need to move? We could take beer with us. We could take sugar. It's not worth a lot. I think a first-rate HMS is roaming there. Probably, yeah. All right, let's take this sugar with us as well. I could just double-click. I don't know why I didn't do that. All right, we're gonna head north, see if we can get some stuff. So where do we want to go? Do we want to go to Slavergorst, North Bistone, Aldansk, north side? Sorry, my brain just went. So I apologize for that one. Let's go to North Biston. There we go. So we're gonna head out. Since the wind is in our favor here. Here we go, everyone. I hope I have cannonballs. I do. I have ammunition. All right. We're heading off. Ben, Ahmed, welcome to LabChefGaming. All right. So one of the big ways to like earn your my mouth stopped working like half an hour ago. I apologize, everybody. Good way to learn for your guild is load the cannons, lads. They're already loaded. To build up your guild is to, especially in the trade guild, is to do trade. You trade back and forth between different islands, and it helps the trade guild. So, in fact, I was going to look and see how I'm doing in mine. That is not what I wanted. There we go. So I am just a lowly member at this point. Let's see, where am I? I'm not at the bottom anymore, thank God. I'm working my way up, so there we go. It's not too bad. I was at point 2 before we started, so I can't complain about that. All right, we're heading north. Salamandre is a good way to get there. It's super fast. And it's also a shallow bottom boat, so we can definitely don't have to worry about the normal problem of getting through shallow water. So all right. So what do you guys think of this game? Is it pretty cool, kind of crazy, a little weird? Oh, sorry about that. Get a little dry. Ben, welcome back. All right. So yeah, it's definitely kind of what you want to make it. I mean, you can definitely be a pirate. You can, it's a peak game. Yeah. I mean, for a free to play game, it's actually kind of fun. You could spend literally hours playing this game and not even realize you've played hours. I mean, it seems like I started this game like 15 minutes ago. It's already been almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's like, whoa, and I haven't done anything. I've pretty much just been doing a little maintenance for the game. If I actually started doing some serious trading and like doing stuff for the guild, I would probably be making some pretty good money. So got a gnat in the house. Sorry about that. Bumped the mic. All right. So there are forts. There are all kinds of stuff. So like, I mean, we only talked about a very small portion of this, but like, so each one of these islands. So hopefully this is not going to shoot at us. It shouldn't. So each one of these islands, let me get past this and I'll kind of explain. Each one of these islands, you notice, have like a different, like a different symbol on them. These are all controlled by different factions or different guilds, so to speak. So like right now, like this is controlled by Attila, this one's controlled by Española, and you basically just, you know, it changes. You could actually they have battles for the ports. You start with a fishing boat? No, you start with a quick transport boat. So it's I think it's the Pickle, if I recall, is what you start. And you end up starting at Brandport as well, which I needed to go to Brandport anyways, which is right here. So that's interesting. Whoa! Rock! That hurt a little. That is some of the issue with going through the island there. Let's see here. Are we having any issues over there on red? Let me know. Looks like we're doing okay. We get around these rocks real quick. What kind of ship do I have? This is considered a combat ship. So it's not a heavy ship, it's not a transport ship, it's not a siege ship. Let's see here. Let's look at something real quick. Looks like I'm still okay. Looks like things are good over there. Okay, good. Sorry, everyone. With my internet problems, I just have to check every once in a while. The ship controlled in real life, or should it be, or would it have been a day of repairs? It's kind of like as you go. I mean, there's definitely an environment. There is a day by day, so the time cycles. So it's kind of crazy. The wind cycles. You could actually see it on the map. This blue thing is the direction the wind is currently blowing. So you kind of have to be prepared for that when you play this game, because if you go against the wind, you'll go like no direction at all. That rock lately doesn't feel like anything. Yeah, it hurt a little. It took about 30 hit points off of me. So, and yes, you have to repair. You can either do in-game repair, or you can do it at the ports. So in the ports, they do charge you for it. Whereas if you do it out in the open, it requires wood and cloth. That's why I took wood and cloth earlier. So, Mikael, hello and welcome. Tyler, welcome back. As well as, this brings you back to the Voyage Century days. I don't think I ever played that one. Was that a fun game? Like I said, I never played it. Oh, we got another, those are pirates. We got another fort we got to get by too. I think we've got enough distance that they're not going to fire at us. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Pirates of the Caribbean Hunt mobile game could never. Yeah. I mean, supposedly this game started as a mobile game in like the Ukraine like 5 years ago, and they've moved it up to a PC game. It was an MMORPG, closed down a while ago. Oh, that sucks. I'd have been curious to see it. All right, we got a bad guy coming after us. Whoa! Okay, we got too close to the fort. They will shoot at you. You just got to avoid their mortars. So yeah, you can actually try to take these like these forts out, and it's one of the things. Like once a week or once every 2 weeks, I'm not even sure. They have these huge battles for ports, these port battles. And like currently, I was actually helping the other night that like on the map, I got a bad guy coming at me. On the map, we actually own this island. The trade union owns this island right now, so which is this one right here, which is pretty cool, and I actually helped a little bit that I could. So all right, so we also need to feed our crew, make sure we got enough. Yes, we do. This guy's gonna turn around and try to fire at us. So this is only on PC? Yes, as of right now it is only on PC. So really, these damn Imperial ships. I can get past this island, I probably can outrun him. Yeah, a lot of people ask that question. Is it on console? No, not at this time. Will it ever be ported? It's possible. It's possible. I think it's really going to depend on excuse me, it's going to depend on how well it does on PC. So I think it'd be a very popular game for a console, to be honest with you. Mr. August, hello and welcome. All right, so we did outrun him, so that's kind of nice. We're almost to North Beaston. Comparable to Skull and Bones. Similar but different, I gotta tell you. I don't know, it has the feel of Black Flag. I mean, that's probably the best way to put it. It has that same kind of like Black Flag kind of sailing. Haha, you missed, jerk. That's why I went this way. I was like, I'm gonna try to get some distance here. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's fun. Yeah, I played the original Black Flag too, and my family's actually trying to get me to play the new remastered version. Ice Cold, Depulvera, hello and welcome. Bad Apple, welcome to LabChefGaming. Yeah, they're trying to get me to play the remastered as well, and I'm like, I might do it. I actually think the group, the community, would probably enjoy me playing Black Flag, the new Black Flag, but I just haven't done it yet. You try Uncharted Waters Online? No, I have not tried that one. Is it any good? Have you played it? All right, we're heading into North Beaston. Yeah, I've heard of Uncharted Waters, but I've never actually played it. So, Samsildian, I probably butchered that. I'm sorry, but welcome to LabChefGaming. Welcome back, DRX. All right, Al, hello and welcome. Or AI, sorry, AI just showed us. I played it in the past, it didn't grip you as much as Voyage Century did. Okay, this is fun. I got to tell you, Brandon Marcus, hello and welcome. I mean, it's definitely, especially you get a big group of people playing, it can get really interesting. I played, what day was that? I played it on Sunday, and then after I got off the live, I played for like a couple more hours with the guild. And, you know, we were all in Discord, we were just kind of like all helping each other out. It was actually a lot of fun. Seeing how you mean it with being Black Flag Skull and Bones. Yeah, it's very, very similar. Very, very similar. All right, so now that we're here, let's see what we have in our hold. We could sell the sugar. Oh, we got all kinds of wood and tackles up here too. Kuth, hello and welcome. Dock scene actually makes me think of trade winds. Similar, yeah, I can see that. All right, let's sell this sugar. Market. Where's my sugar? Sugar. Oh, honey. Am I not seeing sugar? I see wine. Yes, I've played a lot of ship game. Well, you know what? It's another one to play. That's okay. There's sugar. Oh, I guess. Oh, I know why. Duh. Still in my boat. I basically reset this so that it doesn't constantly keep going to my port. Sid Meier's Pirates was an original Xbox. You know, I never played that one. I've definitely played Civilizations. I like Civilizations. Ginger Gandalf, hello and welcome. I love that name, by the way, Ginger Gandalf. It's so cool. The Lake Mosta. All right, let's sell this sugar. Let's see what they have to buy, and then we'll probably move somewhere else. All right, so what am I looking for? Trading house, market, and we're gonna sell this sugar if I can find it again. On a blind sell. I know it's only 11 pieces, but it's worth 550 gold. So let's see. I can buy wine. It's not really much of a sale, I gotta tell you. All right, so Kent, hello and welcome. Let's see. Was there anything else? You ended up scrolling and saw the video you did with WoWs. So you like I do like ship games. Yes, I do like ship games. So this is one of two main games that I usually play for the stream. It's either this or World of Warships. So I do like. All right, so we'll see. Where can we go? Deliver to port a desk bay, deliver to a desk bay, and deliver beer to a desk bay. Well, I guess we're going to a desk bay. Let's see, which has the better gold. Deliver beer, it looks like. Repetition Antilia. It's not really helping my guild at all, though. That kind of sucks. But you know what? We'll do deliver animals. We'll just see if they have anything better up there anyways. So let's look on our map. Let's go to where we're actually at. And we want deliver animals. Where is it? Deliver animals. So that one. We're going to highlight that, and then we're going to head to Adansk. Ooh, that's not good. That's an Imperial flagship. All right, so I wouldn't get into Sea of Thieves too well. I just got attacked way too much, and it snapped the fight. Yeah, no, and that's what I like about this. It's a nice mix between PvE and PvP. 100%. You know, you can run peace flags, and you know you don't have to like fight people. If you want to, you can. And it's actually kind of funny because in the guild itself, there's restrictions to who you can and can't fight with. So, turning. In fact, I need to check my reputation, because if you get a bad reputation, you can actually be kicked out of the guild, and there's punishments and all kinds of stuff. So, let's see here. PvP being optional, like forced PvP tends not to be what I like anymore. Yeah. No, I don't either. You know, it's like, I'll play it like when we were in the Sea Skirmish earlier. That was a forced PvP, and it was like people were pretty cool about it. And in reality, I mean, it was like the guilds were like sticking to each other. That some of the people that acted out of line were like, no, we're not playing this game. So yeah, all right. So this should be the one I need. Let's see here. We're gonna interact. This is beer, right? No, this is not the one I want. I want the other one. There's two right here. So these are the trade missions you can get in any port. And they help your guild. You make money, you get influence, you get experience points. So yeah, it's kind of nice. Jolly Ann, hello and welcome. All right, there we go. All right, so limited 25 minutes, only decreases. So yeah, we should be able to accept that. And here we go. We're going to go to Gdansk. We need to get turned around. Get some crew members over here. PvP being optional. Force, yeah. All right, we're heading that way. There we go. And to Gdansk. Yeah, I'm just hoping they have something better to trade in Gdansk. So we've got 24 minutes to get this delivered at 4,000 knot or 4,000 leagues. We should be able to do it. We're heading about 14 knots, which will be nice. All right, so let's look on our map here. Yeah, we're heading up here. Yeah, we're kind of going all the way around, which is kind of funny. But yeah, this map is... How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for under 2 years, but not quite 2 years. So January will be 2 years. I've been on TikTok for about a year and a half now, so but yeah, hopefully I am okay. I'm not too bad of a streamer. Alex Mecca, welcome in. Nice. I'm in today's stream's got to charge my phone. Oh, I've been going for 2 hours and 22 minutes, so I got about another 40 minutes left in me. Well, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. So we'll probably try to make it up here to Gdansk, see if we can buy anything, and then we're going to head back. And that's probably going to be the end of the night, just because, you know, I don't like going much over 3 hours. It's kind of funny. You look at streamers, and they're like, oh yeah, we can keep going for like 12, 18 hours. I'm like, I'm old. 3 hours is about enough for me. Lenny Cliff, hello and welcome. Because it is hard, especially if you're running more than one net or more than one platform. Oh wow, I came across your stream fairly early. Yeah, you were like one of the first people in, Night, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it's like, especially the more you're running different platforms. Like I'm running 2 right now and try to keep up with chat, you know, and keep up with the game and everything else going on. Managing the stream. Streaming is a little challenging. It's like I never knew it before I started doing it, and I have a lot of respect for people who do it, because it's definitely one of those things where if you've never done it, you don't understand. It's kind of like content creation. You know, games like this make monitoring chat easier because there's time to? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like I was playing World of Tanks Heat there for a while. Corey, hello and welcome. I was playing World of Tanks Heat, and it's such an involved game that it was like at this point where I'd get done with a match and I'd be like, there's like 50 messages, and I'm like, all right, let's stop, let's read all the messages and see, you know, make sure I didn't miss anybody, you know. And you tried World of Tanks Heat. Did you like it? I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was really hard to do for a stream. That was like my biggest thing. So, but I'm really enjoying this. So you prefer the original? I've played both. They both have their merits. It's kind of like War Thunder. World of Tanks Heat is more like War Thunder, where World of Tanks is kind of its own unique thing. The mechanics tend to be intense. Yeah, it's very, very intense really quick. Burek, hello and welcome. Johnny Torres, hello and welcome as well. All right, so we're going to make it. We got 21 minutes to get to Dansk, and we're less than 2,000 kilometers away. Like I said, you can play this game. So yeah, PC World of Tanks. Yeah, I also do play a little bit of console Legends on WoWs, but I don't play it as much. I play more PC. So Ghosts, hello and welcome. 4067 Alexander, welcome back. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was kind of funny when I finally joined the PC, you know, race. It was like I almost turned my back on console. It's been kind of funny, to be 100% honest with you. I mean, I played PC for a long time, just like, you know, games that were, you know, kind of chill, and you know, I did play some FPS. I used to play Valorant. I've played a little Call of Duty. I've played, you know, CS, and I prefer PC anymore to console, and that's just me. Everyone's a little different. Tried both PC and console WoWs. I think, yeah, PC is the better version of WoWs in my opinion. And it's like I said earlier, someone asked me about Legends. If Legends would take the console profile and move it to the PC, so it was one profile you could play on either, it would be really cool. I think I'd play more Legends on PC. But right now you have to, it's like two separate accounts and two different profiles, and it's like, no. What? I need to feed the crew. Am I out of meat? Fresh meat. Feed crew. There we go. I went down the Japanese battleship line both times. Looks promising, but few turrets to start. Oh, I love the Yamato. The Yamato is a great ship. It was like when I first started playing, it was like one of those things where I want the Yamato, and that's what I did for like 3 to 6 months, was just grind the Yamato. Oleg, hello and welcome. Be Kind is one. And Engineer Bilal, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. How is everyone tonight? Hope everyone's had a really good night. God, like I said, 3 hours is about my max. I get tired. Like I said, I'm an old guy. I wanted to get the Yamato, that's why, but couldn't grind enough to get past tier 6. Yeah, that grind between the Izumu and the Yamato is rough. It's rough because it's like 250,000 experience points, and then once you get there, it's like even with like a clan bonus, it was like 17 or 18 million dollars. I think Congo, whichever one follows it, is just as far as I got. Probably. Look at all these Imperial ships. I don't know. I've got quite a few tier 10s now, and they're kind of fun. But, you know, I would say stick with tier 7, tier 8 if you're just playing, you know. And that's kind of that fun tier where it's not, like, toxic, but it's still just fun. So, all right, we made it to a Dansk. Let's see here. Let's see if this will give us all the... Nope. All right, so that's kind of interesting. We still have our... All right, so we need to look at our map real quick. Brandon Wellington, hello and welcome. I guess we did get it? Interesting. Let me make sure we did get it. Sea skirmish. Yeah, we're still neutral, which is good. All right. Nice. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Matchmaking runs it sometimes when it's two tiers match. Yeah. You're 2 tiers above, 2 tiers below. Yeah. It can be really bad. Same thing with World of Tanks. Yeah. There is some toxicity to it. I mean, there's just no question about it. Mark van Lorgenberg. I probably butchered that. I am sorry. Welcome to LabChefGaming. What do we have here? They are not selling a damn thing. That sucks. All right. Well, we did make our trade runs, so we could definitely look here to see if there's anything in the tavern. Let's see. During conversations, you meet a professional who could join your crew. Junior Provost. All right, we'll keep the professional with us. Let's see. Port Serovonselsk. I can't even say that. Port Aruba. I can't get into Aruba right now. Port. Okay, let me look at my map real quick. Where is... Oh, it's right here. All right, we could definitely make that run. Like I said, each port has its own... yes, I am. I'm actually on YouTube, and I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitch sometimes, just not lately because of my internet issues. But I'm actually currently on Red right now, so I multi-stream. So, all right, so we'll do this one. We'll go to Port Slovosh. I probably butchered that. Cerro. Let's see if I can say it. Cerro Angelos. Yeah, that's as close as I'm getting. I do speak English some days. Not always, though. All right, what do we have? Wood. We have grain. We could definitely deliver grain. All right. Let's do this one. That's probably going to be the best prices right now. All right, and since we couldn't buy anything, we're not going to keep our iron in. English be hard for natural be hard for people who have like tongue-tied dyslexia and stutter, which is kind of funny that I do what I do. You know, it's like I stutter. I've stuttered all my life, but it's only when I get really tired that it's like it really comes out. And so like, I don't know, I think I do pretty well, all things considered. So, you know, and it's like the dyslexia. I didn't realize I had such bad dyslexia until I started really doing this more professionally, like trying to write. And I realized I have typing dyslexia. That is the weirdest thing. It's like you're typing words and you read through them and like the first and the last letter are like reversed. It's like, what the hell? You know, how shameful? How am I shameful? I'm not shameful. My wife says, dyslexia of worlds unite, untie. See, I read that right. That's the scary part. So that just proves that I'm dyslexic. That's funny. All right, we're heading over to this ship over here. Oh, night. Oh, but yeah, no. I mean, I've always struggled. I mean, as a kid, and I'm in a pretty professional, you know, job. So I mean, I've been, you know, you have to read very technical stuff, and it's it was challenging. Although I learned from like watching, so that's kind of a big thing. Musashi, hello and welcome. Mark van Logenberg, welcome back, and Wills Ishmalani. I probably butchered that, but hello. All right. We're gonna move 224 pieces of something to Port Cerro Angeles. That's as close as I'm getting. All right, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Musashi? Welcome in. All right, we're gonna dodge some icebergs here. There we go. Like I said, we're just trying to help the trade guild right now. So, Bihar. Welcome to LabChefGaming, as well as Timmy B. But yeah, it was really funny. I started writing scripts, and I'm typing, and I'm not really thinking about it. I'm realizing that, you know, I'm doing this, and it's like, well, this is crazy. Greg and Zeld, welcome to LabChefGaming. All right, we're gonna try to get around this island, this little teeny rocky island. I mean, you got to think for like a 4 gig game. I think it's not that much. It's not a huge game. Yeah, exactly. YD just said that on YouTube. I was just gonna say that for like such a small game size, this is a beautiful game. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's funny you just said that because I was just gonna say it. Rahat, hello and welcome. So any death penalties by default, and if you get a bad rep, does it charge? Nothing like that. I mean, yes, you can get a bad rep, and you can be basically have bounties put on you. So nope, this is not Windrose. This is World of Sea Battle. Thank you, Moonlight Party. I appreciate it. I've actually thought about playing Windrose, but it's just like I like this. It's free and I have fun with it. So it's like why switch games? But yeah, if you like battle hard, then you could actually get bounties. In fact, there's probably bounties on the map right now. We're all the way up in the way north. So like this is a bounty, it's a black mark. So if I was to attack this guy, I'd get bounty points. That's the only one I'm really seeing right here. So, but yeah, it's definitely something you can do. It's you got to stay kind of neutral. Unless you're a pirate, then there's like no real bounty marks at all. So look at the moon, the stars. You can actually see the whole Milky Way. Isn't that awesome? Like I said, it's a beautiful game. Can I get through here? I'm not sure if I can or not. We're gonna go around. Go around! Alright, let's see. Are you guys struggling to see me right now? Because I keep resetting on my laptop. Hopefully. There we go. That's really weird. I have it on Steam, but I chose the wrong server at the start. Switching now is a tough decision. Yeah, especially if you've been into it for a while. I have a guy who was on chat with me. He's a pretty regular follower. That he was like, "Oh, can you trade with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But are you on the North American server? And he's like, "No, I'm on EU." And he had just started, which is pretty good. And he says, "We're gonna, oof, jerk." He's like, "Well, let me just start on the North American server." And just to the point where he was at, it was he was like, "Oh, this took like 3 days." I'm like, I believe it. I believe it. So kind of expected him to be on tonight, but haven't seen him yet. So Joey the cat, welcome in. All right, so we're almost to where we need to get going here, to the Saravanangelic Velesk. Stupid bots, get out of my way. And then we're gonna get, hopefully there's something here to take back to the south. I mean, it's been kind of nutty that there's been like nothing here. People aren't trading, that's the problem. Something cats? iCat? iCat. Awesome. All right, and here we are. All right. So we should have just gotten everything for that. Let me just check my logbook here. Achievement, cargo delivered. Nice. Nice. Okay. So I'll make sure that that we got that. All right. So is there anything here? That's the question. Trading house. Brian, welcome back. Market. Ooh, wine and grog. I guess we could take wine and grog back. Ever since they installed the new different servers, and I already had lots of friends seeing that I can only be done once. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I would definitely play North America because that's where I live. It's where a lot of people I play with play. So I get that. Sandy Ondoy, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming, as well as Zakoric. All right, so let's buy. Should we buy the wine? Should we buy the beer? Beer's cheap right now. I think we could actually make a profit on it. So we're gonna head south with as much beer as we can handle. All right, we're gonna head south now. So we're heading to, where are we? I forgot where we were. That is the south. We are right here. So we're gonna head at least to Brandport because it really, that's why it keeps resetting. It wants me to go to Brandport. All right, so we're gonna head to Brandport. Let's just get it done. There's a mission there. So let's see. We're gonna weigh anchor. Let me make sure I got everything on my ship. Always check your ship. Let's see. Fishies are good. Rum. My previous guild, the one I'm currently on in EU1, moved to NA1, and now see it's called HOG on NA. Nice. Did that make sense to everyone? Because, yeah, it left me all alone. I had to leave and carry on alone. I say start your own guild. Show them up. We got battle marks. Nice. Nice to know there's some battle marks to the north. Quintano Banderas, hello and welcome. Will, Taha. All right, so we're gonna move out. We're gonna go out. Here we go. We're gonna go to Bramport. That may be where we end for the night, but we'll see. Yeah, you kind of have to base everything you do in this game on the wind, because if you don't, then you end up fighting the wind the entire time. So, all right, here we go. All right, let's see. Where are we? Where are we going? We're gonna head down this way. We gotta hit Bramport. There's still like early game missions that I haven't finished yet. So, like I said, I'm pretty new to the game, but I'm like learning every day that I play. And it's a lot of it's from all of you, you know, the people that come in and make suggestions on how to play this game and, you know, do this, do that. Like I learned how to get into the Endless Sea the other day, which there's like zero information about how to play this game. I've actually been thinking about doing a very beginner's guide to it. I don't know if people would be interested or not, but it could be interesting to say, hey, this is the game and this is the things you can do. But Daddy Chast, hello and welcome. All right, we got 4,000 kilometers to go, and we're gonna try to make it there. All right. Most of my guilds going to bed. It looks like I had like 12 people in the guild that were on the game tonight, and they're down to 3 now. I didn't leave empty-handed though, since I was left with the founding role. I emptied out all the treasury. Nice. I would have too. I'd have been like, to hell with you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I would have. I would like, you know, build it up, be like #1, you know. I think that happens a lot of times though. People like start a guild and they're like, wow, this is just way too much work. And they're like, we're gonna give it to the person who's the next highest person, you know. It's like, so then you're like the next highest person going, okay, what the hell do I do with this, you know? Sorry, getting a little dry. No name, hello and welcome. All right, we're gonna head down. I really should translate these names. There we go. Ta. The person that came in was Ta. As well as Ahmed. So where's everybody from? Just out of curiosity. If you're outside the United States, let me know. If you're inside the United States, let me know too. But, you know, I'm kind of curious. Most of you who are regulars here know I'm from Utah. The very Mormon state of Utah. I withdrew 14 million in gold. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of gold. I've got like 197,000 right now. Like I said, I'm very new to this game. So Tyler was born and raised in England, now live in Texas. Wow, that's a switch and a half right there. Where in Texas are you? I lived in Texas for a while, so definitely different weather than England, gotta tell you. Yeah, I've never actually. That you live in the Panhandle? Nice. I lived in Clovis, New Mexico for a while, which is right there by Lubbock and Albuquerque on the New Mexico border side, where there is absolutely nothing there. Although it's pretty though. I mean, I think Texas has some very interesting and beautiful points, but literally there's nothing but cows for miles. And what I often see it on the map when I come incoming weather. Yeah, it's right where the dry line usually starts is Clovis. It's kind of funny. While I was there, we always watch the storms just build these like 50,000 foot towers and be like, oh, well, Lubbock's getting a tornado, or, you know, Albuquerque's getting, or not Albuquerque, you know, it's like, I haven't been into that guild for 2 weeks when they gave me the opportunity. since I was the only one who didn't move to NA server. You got to do what you got to do, right? So, but yeah, Lubbock had one last year. Yeah, I'm not shocked. We had one. I was in a military base there. Justice McLovin, welcome to Lab Chef Gaming. I was at the military base there in Clovis, and we actually had a tornado jump the base. It was the craziest thing. It was like an F2 tornado that like hit the gate or hit the fence of the base, and it actually lifted up, jumped the base to the other side of the fence, and then landed on the other side. We were like, what the heck happened? They have actual video proof of it. It's absolutely insane. Does that work, Greg? Or do you still need it open? But yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, the Panhandle's nuts. And I would imagine, being from England, tornadoes are like not something you're used to. Verdant, hello and welcome. All right. Medina. But yeah, I lived in South Texas for a while. What do you need for my next ship? I don't even know. I'm not even looking for my next ship yet, Greg. But I don't know. Probably. I'm actually doing really good right now, Greg. I appreciate the offer, though. I'm not sure what I need because I'm not actually. I'm trying to build up the island right now, so it's plates and plates and more plates, which I'm building pretty regularly. So that's kind of helps. So, and I would imagine my my island here is. Hopefully, we sent an expedition. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it worked. It worked. Woohoo! Nice. That is good to know. All right. Awesome. So we just expedited everything to our island. That's super cool. One story I heard was one tried to form and lasted just long enough to rip up a shed roof. Yeah. Tornadoes are scary because they're unpredictable. You know, at least with hurricanes, you can kind of see them coming. Tornadoes are like, well, here they are, and then it might skip this house and hit the next one and do a left turn. It's scary as hell. I gotta tell you, you know, having lived in Tornado Alley and, you know, seen a few in my days, it's crazy. I hear there's one 40 to 60 mile range wild. Yeah, I mean 60 miles is a bit much, but yeah, I've heard it up to like 10 miles in diameter. So, I mean, massive storms can go 60 miles. So that's not untrue. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, when I was in Wichita Falls, we actually had one hit the base. I was actually at the BX and walked outside of the BX, and it literally pushed me out. Like, I mean, we walked out into it. It was like, holy God, this is crazy. This game is still incredibly enjoyable, except to toxic players. You know what, YD, I haven't seen too many toxic players yet. I've seen a few, but it's not too bad. I mean, when you come from something like Valorant, this is very tame. Even warships can be more tolerant or more toxic than this. Except for this guy that just hit me for no apparent reason. But yeah, some of those history that I wrecked so much, the deadliest tornadoes sort of video. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, and it's kind of funny. There's a video I think on Netflix about Fukushima, or not Fukushima, I can't remember the guy that created the whole F scale. I can't remember what his last name is, like Fukushimi or Fukusami, something like that. And how he came up with the whole scale for it. It's actually insane. All right, we made it to Brandport. You know, it was like. And what it was a year of like massive tornadoes in the Tornado Alley area, and he just said, this is the way, you know, tornadoes form, and this is like the speed they travel, and yeah, it's and the ELF5 ones are like mile wide. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Gundam, hello and welcome. All right, so man on the dock, let's see if we can get this done. Is he it? Learn any skill from the exploration category. God, I've done all this already. This is nuts. All right. By the way, if you get mines in the circles, they produce more out of the circle. What do you mean? Oh. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Greg. So I have mines. Oh, that's not what I wanted. My map. I have mines down here. They're all kind of in this general area because I'm kind of using this as like a home base right now. The production rate is higher. There was a supercell just off of Amarillo a month ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah. I lived in Omaha for a while too. That was kind of crazy. Ari, hello and welcome. Gundam Zero, hello and welcome. All right. So you're saying they're more productive out here than they are inside the circle? That's interesting. I always thought they were more productive inside the circle. All right, so let's see what they have at Where are we? We're in Brandport. We're in Brandport. Let's see if there's anything here. Jay, hello and welcome. That is so not what I wanted. We're gonna look at the trading house, see if there's anything on the market. Oh, there is nothing. There is absolutely nothing to buy anywhere. That's ridiculous. Although silk is 88, that's good to know. Because I actually had I have like 100 silk over on the other side of the map that I need to bring over. So, all right. So what shall we do? I'm gonna head back to the island real quick, and I think that's probably gonna be a wrap for the night. Before we do anything else, is there anything here that I need? No, there's not. Ooh. When did I get... Oh, that's right. I bought beer. What did I buy it at? I bought it at like 8. What does it sell for here? Let me look real quick, because I might actually make a profit. Beer is 7. Well, that's not good at all. Yeah, I'm going to head to the island. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so we're going to use the map. We're going to go to Saint Le Chef. Probably should rename that one of these days. It was like something I came up with like early on when I started playing this game. Here we go. I got one called Neptune from the store chest that can be opened with 10 keys, and it's absolutely beautiful. Nice. So what's with the pirate treasure maps? Does anyone know? Oh, we got really bad wind at us here. All right, maybe we'll head south. Where's the wind going? Wow. That sucks. All right, we'll just head this direction. This is gonna take us a little bit longer. So yeah, like I have all kinds of like treasure maps and stuff. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Is it here? There it is. Like pirate treasure, so you can actually like use these maps and tokens and stuff. I'm assuming. Save them for events that come out. Okay, that helps. Corvus, we were talking about you just a few minutes ago, as a matter of fact. How are you doing tonight? I know I should be going to bed. Yeah, I got about another few minutes. We're gonna head to the island, and I'm actually gonna call it a night. So, but welcome in, Corvus. How are you doing tonight? Victor Sanchez, hello and welcome. All right, all good, I hope. Oh yeah, I'm having a really good night. We've had like the 1,600 people in the live here on TikTok, and I don't know how many we've had over there on YouTube, but it's been at least a constant, 3 to 7 people. Pirate treasure maps give you pirate tokens, provisions, and ammunition. Fantastic maps gives you trade goods, and merchant maps provide crafting resources. Okay, thank you, YD. I appreciate that. But yeah, just having a pretty good night. I mean, we've been kind of doing some stuff. We've got the La Creole in North America. Nice. How is that going? How's the new side going? Yeah, we were just talking about you because there's a guy on YouTube right now who's talking about all of his guild move from, I think he said EU to North America, and he's like, I'm not going. Like, yeah, this game looks relaxing. It can be very relaxing. It can also be kind of stressful. It depends on how you want to play it. If you want to play PvE or PvP, so it can be either way. But for a free-to-play game, it's actually really fun. So. Yeah, the La Creole. I don't know. I think my next one might be the Essex. I'm not sure. I'm absolutely not sure what my next one's going to be. In Park Turnaround, there'll be a ship to sell pirate tokens to. Oh, okay, that's good to know. But Got the Essex working on the heavies on EU1. So you're playing both? That's interesting. Do you have two separate accounts? Alright. Mikel? Mete? Hello and welcome. As well as... Who am I? Lord! Wow, all these people coming in. Alright, we're getting there slowly. Like I said, the wind is not in our favor. I could have swore I could zoom out further than this, but I guess not. There we go. What is Greg, what is park turnaround though? I'm not familiar with that concept, so. Hi chef, might download World of Sea Battle soon. Nice. Are you gonna play on North America or are you gonna play on the Asian server though? That's the question. We're gonna get this big like LabChefGaming trade guild going on. I'm not ready for that yet. That's funny though. Definitely NA so I can join your clan. You're awesome, Irene. Juan, hello and welcome to LabChefGaming. Yeah, it's a fun game. I mean, it really is. It's depends on how you want to. Like I said, I keep saying that. It depends on how you want to play it. If you want to be a pirate, be a pirate. If you want to be a trader, be a trader. If you want to be part of a nation state, be a part of a nation state. I mean, every different faction has its own little nuances. It's kind of nice. I've seen the ship. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it is. Goatman, hello and welcome. All right, we're getting close to the island. Kevin Castillo, hello and welcome. Welcome back, Greg. Where am I headed? I'm heading to my island, St. Lucia. Liam C, welcome in. It's actually right here, like between Fiji and St. Jean. So you're loading in. Oh, I'm about ready to get off though, my friend. Sorry about that. All right. Although if you're on in like an hour, I may get on and do a couple things. I'll look for you. What's your name on the game, real quick? Let's see if we can find you, and then I'll if you need any help, let me know. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, if you let me know your in-game name, I'll add you as a friend, 100%. So, Lord Eddington. All right, we're gonna actually stop right here so I can do this. What is it? L-O-A-R-D-E. Oh, I spelled that wrong. L-O-R-D-E-D-I-N-T-E. Wow, I cannot type D-I-N-G-T-O-N. I spelt it wrong. E-D... Is it E-D-R? I can't read that. E-D... Edring. Okay, sorry. R-I-N-G-T-O-N. E-O-N. There we go. Nope. Does it have to be cap? Oh, there's two D's. That's why. No, there's only one. Edrington. Let's see if I have to maybe do it with a capital E. Nearby ships. Aha! We're gonna add you as a friend. All right. I just added you as a friend, Corvus. Mila, hello and welcome. All right. Heading into port. Actually, heading into the island here. There we go. Yeah. Sorry. I have a hard time reading that. Raven, welcome in. I'm seriously considering moving to North America 1. I think that's where everyone's playing right now. Maybe on the EU as well, but I think most of the people are playing on the North America server. Although I think you could switch. I don't know. Eddington or Corvus, when you switch, did it give you a penalty or anything? Out of curiosity. All right. Hunter 500, welcome into LabChefGaming. All right, we're here at the island. No penalties, separate saves for each server. Okay, so you can keep both servers. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's good to know. Hopefully that helps YD. You can keep both servers, it sounds like. So, all right, we made it to port, and I think. Oop, shop. Yeah, this is where you can buy stuff like the blueprints and the escados and like decorations and designs, but. I don't know. I'm not going to put money into the game, so... Alfredo, hello and welcome, as well as Cause of the Crash. Welcome in. All right, everyone. I think this is where I'm going to say goodnight to everyone. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been here tonight, everyone who's still here tonight. Thank you for being here. I will be back on the, I think it's the 26th. Yes, the 26th, 9:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. More than likely World of Warships. Watch for shorts or TikToks. I'm trying to put out a new video sometime this week as well for World of Warships. Most of the time I find myself alone and sometimes pirates keep me company, but it's not the same. No, it's not. Corvus, good sir. Have a good night. Doug Halut, welcome in. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that follow, hit that subscribe. It means a lot, and you'll get notified of when I go live again. Until then, I want to say thank you again to everyone. Thank you for the gifts. Definitely Tanya for all the gifts tonight, for all the likes, and for everyone who followed and subscribed tonight. Thank you very much as well. Until next time, I will see you. You all be safe and have a good time. Bye-bye.